right over us. Did you hear that?
Yeah. It's shaking the windows of the boat.
Yeah, it was crazy. Right here, like in this little channel, and it was low too.
Yeah.
And there were 2 other helicopters with it that were flying over, and I don't know what they were. I was too focused on the Osprey. I saw one of the helicopters had like, I couldn't really get a good look at it, but there were definitely like missiles or something.
On the side?
Yeah,
Dang.
it was
The US
definitely
military
packing.
is back in town, baby.
Yeah, they're here doing more training exercises. Well, it's a big day for us today. We are taking our boat out of the water. We're gonna haul out, and our boat is going to be sitting in the dirt later today. We're a little bit nervous about it. We've never done this before. It's a big step, but it's a step in the right direction because we're actually going to be able to get all of the stuff under the water line that we need to do done. All of the bottom paint and a bunch of upgrades that I'll show you guys later. 1 minute ago, it was like just starting to get dark. And now it is literally like raining sideways. And look at that tree.
I'm glad we aren't on the hard right now.
Well, it would definitely be, we'd be getting pretty muddy if we walked down below, down under the boat, if we were on the hard right now. But I was starting the engines up and running the engines, checking everything, but also putting them in gear and just making sure that the boat moves forward because we have folding props. One of them was closed, put a GoPro down there to check it, and I wanted to make sure there weren't barnacles like holding it closed because obviously we're going to need the engines and the props to work to get over to the other side so we can get hauled out. So the rain is pretty crazy, and we just realized that there's a leak here in the roof. So there's like a hole over here that was epoxied, but it's leaking now. Something else that we gotta fix. I'm not sure what's up there, so I'll have to go up and look and see what's bolted on top of the roof right now. Well, it's raining. It's raining a lot. It's pretty wet outside. Well, we can also, like, it's leaking, and it's gonna keep leaking for now. It's not something we're gonna fix at the moment.
Yeah.
But we do know that it's leaking from there, and I can see where the water is coming from. At least we found the source. It's not like behind somewhere up here in the roof. It's just down there in that spot. And it's like, it's pouring. Well, it's a little lighter now, but it's still raining.
A second ago it was like really pouring.
Yeah, and yesterday it rained a lot too, so it must be gathering somewhere up there and like puddling, and obviously getting a bigger puddle faster. And now we get to clean something else. We got, yeah, that's nasty, huh?
It's just...
Or is that glue?
It's just glue.
Oh, okay, never mind. That's better than...
Mold.
I thought that was all mold. That is where it's leaking from. I'm gonna have to remove all of that stuff and reseal everything underneath there. A silicone kind of a glue, and I guess it goes bad after a while, and now it's leaking. So just another thing to add to the list. So some people wonder why we're doing all of this. Well, it's all for the experience, and that's why I'm happy to say that today's sponsor is Tingley, because they offer experiences, not stuff. Are you looking for something to get for someone for a birthday or for Christmas? I mean, the holidays are coming up, but you don't want to just get them something else that they're probably not going to use. Well, that's where Tingley comes in. They have over 10,000 different experiences to choose from. Recipients choose their own experience, saving you the stress of picking a gift. And it's more meaningful than cash, yet just as flexible. It's also perfect for last-minute gift giving. An e-voucher arrives within seconds. Tingly ships worldwide in 2 to 5 days, and there's no expiration date, so the recipient can use it whenever they choose. Give someone a Tingly gift box this holiday season and gift them an experience that they will remember for a lifetime. And now you can get 33% off by going to tingly.com/ESSA Adventure and use code ESSA for 33% off. All right, so we've got everything ready to go. Shore power, the fresh water, that's all disconnected. We actually took a couple dock lines off already. I think we're all good to go. So Ashley just went to go get the dock master here. He's gonna come over and help us disconnect these lines that are here on the dock right now. So I don't have to worry about us floating away while Ashley's trying to get on the boat. If she was down there just disconnecting the dock lines, it'd be a little trickier. So hopefully he'll be over here in a minute, and then we will head over there and haul out. And as I'm doing that, as if hauling out for your first time with a 46-foot catamaran isn't stressful enough, you got the US military doing drills overhead. What a day. We are off the dock, heading over to powerboats. Alright. Yeah, that should be good. Hey, how are you? Good job. Thank you. Good job. It's alright. I grabbed that line too. Alright, that was, I feel like, not bad for my first time. Pretty good.
Yeah, sorry. There's a little bit of water in there.
That is insane how much it rained today.
I know.
Just from today. So I loosened up the lazy jacks to try to, basically the sail bag, to try to bring it down so birds won't fly in there, but it just gathered all of that water up, and it's, and it's heavy. Hi, Rio.
I know a job for Rio.
What?
Cleaning all these dirty fenders.
It actually might be fun. Can I do it right now, Papa?
Well, maybe we'll wait till we get up there, because I don't want to get the hose in.
It's gonna take hours.
It might actually. But I'd rather it take hours and them get it all lined up perfectly. So right now they're actually underneath the hull, figuring out exactly where the bulkheads are. So they have the specs for this boat, but sometimes in manufacturing it doesn't get exactly in the right spot. So they were down there knocking on the hull to listen, just like you would on a drywall, to look for the beams in the wall. And they're going to look for that and find the exact spots where they know there's a bulkhead, and then line up the cradles for the trailer to be able to lift the boat out of the water. Because there's just 4 points that are going to lift this boat and bring us all the way over there. And then they're gonna set us down on the keels on some wood blocks and shims, basically to get the boat all nice and level. So when we're in the boat and we're working on the boat and we're living in the boat, we're not like tipped over. So it will take fun. Yeah, but it will take a while.
How one out time.
You got it?
Alright, we'll come from center. We'll come about halfway, right, Pico? Huh? We'll come about halfway, right? Yeah. Because the boat have to come forward. Yeah. Too fast. That would have come. That's your team, brother. You good there? Yeah. I got nothing here. I know, but we have an instrument there. Yeah. Ya te lo pusieron. Ya, ayúdate. ¿Ayúdate? ¿Y usted está? Pero si te también. Yeah, one time, we just strap the bar just in case, or it should be alright. Good. Remember, we had to strap it with that one, how it was that. Oh, still it's running back on them when you lift the back now. Yeah?
You go to the back there, Kelvin?
Yeah.
Well, the whole boat I go across to the raft. The whole boat. The whole boat, the back, front, everything I go across to the raft. Yeah, yeah.
I have about a foot and a half space here.
Yeah, I go across there. About a foot. So about a foot. So I'm going to release the back.
How much you have?
Right? I'm going to release the back, okay?
All right, well, it seems like something is not set up right. So back down in the water, and hopefully nothing happened. Hopefully they noticed it before anything happened, and they're just gonna realign everything. Yeah, we're pretty high off the ground now, huh?
Not too high up. Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. It's fun to be on the boat while it's going up and down, across and back.
feels really weird to be moving on your boat on land. It's a very odd feeling. Just using a level right now to make sure the boat isn't twisted, and then they're going to put us just a touch bow up so the water back here doesn't pool up, because when we sit in the water it kind of collects in this area, so they're going to give us a little bit of a tilt, like hopefully just very little, just enough to get the water to come out of here and not pool up in the front by the door.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
I was cleaning that all morning. And
Yeah.
that was us flat in water.
Yeah, so we do have a drain that's an added one, and then the factory drain, but still, like, if this area is all wet, it's just kind of miserable. So if we could keep the water out of there, it'd be nicer. Man, that looks absolutely terrible. Yeah, that's what I was worried about with those props, like not opening all the way, but it was working. But I think there was barnacles in there that was holding it shut until I gave it, yeah, it looks like it got knocked off over there. Gave it enough spin to open them up, but that can't be good for propulsion. Those things are all over that. And it takes some serious work to get that cleaned up.
Right. I said.
Well, the pressure washer is here, but unfortunately, it's not working for some reason. It won't start. So we're gonna wait a little longer, and hopefully they can pressure wash it today while everything's still kind of soft before it kind of sticks on there better. I don't know, it might be a really good pressure washer and I'll knock it all off anyway, but it smells really bad because all that growth is just dying now, so it's almost just like sitting here and starting to rot. It smells real good under here. They're stuck on there pretty good, huh?
I wonder why you won't let us do that.
Well, okay, so right here where it's red, that paint makes the barnacles come off really easy.
Yes,
But on the propeller,
Yeah?
there is no paint. So these guys are going to be so stuck on there that it's not going to come off. I'm going to have to use...
coral things.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, that stuff I'm going to have to take off probably with a grinder. Well, you can get like probably the top bits off, but it's not really getting like...
No, this isn't either. Look at all of the white stuff.
Yeah, you know why? Because the anti-fouling paint has come off of that leading edge. So it's gone. So that's why they're sticking onto there so hard. But where it's red, they come off fairly easily. Well,
How these things get dirty so fast?
well, that's why we're going to use that prop speed stuff. We're going to try that out and see if that keeps them from growing on there. Because I don't want to deal with propellers that don't open.
It's like literally encrusted. Look, there's meant to be a hole here.
Well, yes, there is. There's also a zinc that's supposed to be on the end right there, and it's completely gone.
Here?
Yeah. Look at the other side. So see inside?
Oh.
That giant thing?
Yeah?
That's a zinc.
What does that do?
It's a zinc anode. So basically the electrical currents eat that. So it's a sacrificial anode. Basically those things need to get replaced because they get eaten up, and instead of causing corrosion to the metal propeller and then into the sail drive and then up.
No, they work. See?
Hey, they spin. Nice.
There's no going anywhere now.
Well, not for a bit.
Hired some workers to do this, huh?
Yep. One Rio and one Aria. Just scrape all the barnacles off.
It's actually fun.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Fun job,
Not exactly.
but it's got to get done.
You did a great job.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you did a really good job. Still a lot that's going to come off with a pressure washer. We told them that we don't care about this bottom paint, so turn up the pressure, blast it all off, get rid of as much as possible, because the idea is that we're going to sand off all of this old bottom paint, just get rid of all of that stuff and put on a new bottom paint. And I'm not sure exactly which one we're going to use yet. I've been doing tons of research trying to figure out what the best option is, which is tough because everybody has a different opinion. But we did it.
We did it.
We hauled out for the first time ever.
That was so stressful. Just like, yeah.
The whole lead up to this has been stressful, deciding to stay first of all,
Yeah.
in Trinidad and wait for our stuff to come and haul out. And well, then today was kind of crazy because it's our haul out day. Yesterday it rained so much, and today it started raining like crazy again, and I'm like, oh man.
I know, I was worried we're gonna have to try to maneuver the boat in those winds. Like, that would have been rough, but
Yeah.
luckily it cleared up. So that, all that went well. You did a great job maneuvering the boat into
I was a
the
little
trailer.
nervous because we were gone, right, and we haven't moved the boat off the dock, so it's been like 5 months since last I drove the boat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, well, I don't know if the propellers are working. They might be stuck shut. So we checked all that. It looked like they were good. We gave some throttle on the dock. It moved, but then dock lines were off, and we're like, this is real now.
Going for it.
Start driving, and thankfully it all worked out. Everything was good. We got around. It's just like around the corner, so it was super easy to get to. But we pull up, and the trailer wasn't in the water yet. So trailer's backing in the water. Divers are jumping in. Everybody's getting in place. So I kind of had to like sit there for a second, and there's some current, there's some boats going by, so the boat's moving. It doesn't just stay in place, obviously. And when you're looking around and there's like a dock over here, fishing boat passing you, other boats that are at mooring over here, there's a lot going on. And
Yeah,
you know,
that must be crazy.
this is new for us. We're used to these little boats that
that you can just kind of put on your own trailer pretty easily.
Yeah.
But this was a massive trailer. It was huge.
This thing weighs like, I don't know, 24,000 pounds or 27,000 pounds or somewhere around there. But it's a big heavy boat.
And now it's here.
And now it's here, and it's our house, and it's out of the water, and it's on land. And now the boat work begins.
Yes, girls have already started.
Rio is done scraping her side, and it's time for the girls to go wash up. We can't use the bathrooms on the boat, so they're going to go over to the boatyard bathrooms. I'll explain a lot of that in the next episode. Also, what we're going to do while we're hauled out, because we got a lot of stuff to do. Some maintenance, but also some big upgrades. So I'll fill you guys in on all of that and how long we're going to be hauled out for. Cross our fingers. I'll give you all of that information next episode. So we'll see you guys next Saturday. Thanks again for watching. Barnacle Rio. Ah!